Hello there! Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Holly, and in today's video we are unboxing my new backpack and a hiker satchel that I bought. Let's get started. So I ordered a new backpack and a hiker satchel from Granite Gear. So a little background on this. The current backpack I have for backpacking is a Granite Gear. It is the Crown 260 women's, and I actually really like it. It's certainly not ultralight or anything, but I love all the pockets, and I like all the convenience things that it has. The jury's still out on whether I like having a brain or not. I've taken it without the brain, I've taken it with the brain. I don't know, it comes in handy sometimes. I also have a Granite Gear water bottle holder on it. And yeah, so this is my Granite Gear Crown 260 that I go hiking with, like backpacking with. But I found that on my hike on 4th and 5th of July to Watchapucka Pond, the 60 was just way too big for one night out. I couldn't roll it down underneath the brain. It obviously rolls down, and I could not roll it down far enough because my stuff in my pack was way down here, and it only rolls down to the top of the frame. So it ended up kind of being, wobbly and not tightly packed, and I didn't like that. So for my day hikes, I use a cheap Ozark Trail. This is a 32 liter, and I use it with a bladder. And I actually really like this pack too. It's held up really well. It's gotten thrown all around and rolled down rocks, and it's held up really well. And I actually really like it, but it is way too small for an overnight. I can't fit in my hammock, my tarp, and a food bag, and all that stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna sit all the way down because this is killing my feet. All right, so now I feel like a little kid. All right, so what I ordered was the Granite Gear Crown 3 Echo 40. So it's a 40 liter pack, and the Echo is a new thing they've come out with. I think, it's all recycled plastics and stuff. And despite it being 40 liters versus 60 liters, I don't think it's any lighter than my 60 liter, but that's okay. I'm not an ultralighter. I can't be, because I hike with a dog and there's just too much gear I have to carry for the dog. Ooh, I love the colors. Okay. So, let's see size-wise. She's about the same, looks like she's about the same height as the 60. I think of course this is all cramped up a bit, but I think she is a couple inches more narrow than the 60. So let's undo all the straps, see what we've got here. Again, she's identical. It's still a Crown 3. So she has all the same features and stuff that the Crown 2 does. The difference is now she's made from recycled plastics. nice big side pockets still. So this is a regular size, 18 to 21 inch torso, which has fit me just fine. Got the refit belt, which I really like because you can adjust. You can adjust it by just pulling it out and redoing everything on it. Let's get this undone. Oh, they do have every clip on this thing. There we go. The difference on this one, or the addition on this one, is it has these loops here, which I'm pretty sure mine didn't. And I probably, oh, it's got a bunch of them. It's got 4 of them. I think I probably will take these off because they're not anything I would use. I'll move my water bottle holder over to this. Now the difference also with the Crown 3 is I think this can be attached as a chest bag, I think. Maybe not. Maybe that's a different pack. I'll have to check on that. She does have 2 chest straps though, which my other one does not have, and I'll have to take these apart and move them up because these are going to be way too low, I think. My current ones are, oh, maybe not. My current ones are down here, so maybe they won't be too low. They might be just perfect. I had to move mine before. They were down here, and I had to move them up to here, which the stitching's right here, so it's not like I had to move them much. I just had to move them up one thing. But it looks like, I don't have to play around with these because I've not had 2 chest straps before. So I'm not sure how well that will work. And of course I can always take, ooh, I do like, oh, that's the same. I don't think I ever noticed it. The pull tabs on the pocket. They're the same, and I don't think I ever noticed that that's how they were. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm hoping everything for an overnight, 2 nights, maybe 3 days of food, two nights out will fit in here. I haven't really seen any reviews of this bag per se. I mean, nobody that's used the Crown 60 version 3, 60, yeah, 60, that have switched to it. It certainly seems, it doesn't seem that much smaller, honestly. So I think I'm going to be just fine with fitting everything in there. And this may become my always use backpack. So the other thing I ordered was, remember from the video the other day, I talked about that I used this bag that I had made as a crossbody, instead of my Jolly Gear fanny pack, because I just didn't like the way the fanny pack kept, you know, sort of bouncing on me. It was also kind of a real pain to take it off and my pack off because they're both, you know, around your waist. And I really liked how this worked as the first time using a crossbody instead of a fanny pack. I think the biggest thing I noticed, which was nothing I was expecting at all, was when it's crossbody, this buckle right here rested right here. And what that meant was that my neck knife came down and went over this buckle. And because of the way it hangs, it hung there without bouncing off my chest at all. And I found that I like having my neck knife, but I don't like wearing it. So I end up eventually sticking it in my fanny pack, which is just one more thing in my fanny pack that makes it too crowded and not big enough. So I did really like how I didn't take my neck knife off until my very last stop, like 2/10 of a mile before the end of the hike. And normally I take it off within the first couple miles. And that was, you know, over 12-mile hike, and I had it on the whole day, and it did not bother me. And normally it really annoys me because it just sort of sits there. It feels like a weight on my chest, and I know it's not that heavy, but it just feels weird there. And with my buckle and strap right there and the neck knife over it, it didn't bounce, it didn't tap, it just was perfect. So I also ordered on this sale a hiker satchel, crossbody. So this weighs 120 grams, which is pretty light for, you know, I think the, the most weight is probably in these buckles and the strap, because there's hardly any weight in this material at all. I do like all the organization of this, and I do like this huge mesh pocket on the front that I put on there. So I may end up kind of adjusting this. And actually, I'm not sure this is as big as I'd like it anyway. This is not very big. It may work out okay, but it's kind of smaller than I expected. I mean, certainly it had the size dimensions on there, but I didn't really, like, I didn't compare the size dimensions of this to the size dimensions of this. I thought it was about the same. It kind of sort of is, but it's more horizontal than vertical. It's about the same height as this one is wide. I don't know, it might be okay. We'll see. It has one slip pocket on the back side, inside, and then it's got this pocket on the front that just Velcro's closed. It has a hook on the inside, you know, probably for key or something so it doesn't get lost. And I'm not sure I like how narrow this strap is. Hopefully it won't dig into my neck. This one is nice and wide, and I purposely used a wide strap on this. We'll see. I'll try it out on my next hike. One thing I am not happy with at all, really, is all my trees and canoes are, well, oh, I guess they're not really upside down. I guess it's how you look at it, whether they're white trees on a black background or black trees on a white background. But to me, I think I see the black ones first, and so they look like all the trees are upside down. But it's not. It's a fabric that goes both ways. So anyway, this is supposed to be 66 grams. So 120 grams, 66 grams. I'll see how well I like it. It certainly is a lot lighter weight, but it just doesn't, there's not much width to it at all. This one is much wider, as you can see. So I'm not sure this will hold everything that I want it to hold. It's got to hold my phone, the tripod, my wallet, my snacks for the day, my sunglasses, usually a little Ziploc bag of dog food, my cigarettes, my lighter. There's a whole lot of stuff I stuffed in this one, and it was quite comfortable. Hopefully I can stuff all that in this one as well. And it matches my hiker wallet, because I got my hiker wallet from Granite Gear as well. So there we go. All right, well, thanks very much for watching. I'm not going to be able to hike this weekend. I have a lot of stuff to get done at the house, and it's also supposed to thunderstorm both Saturday and Sunday. So probably no hiking this weekend, but I do want to get out soon again and test this out, see how, if it holds everything that I need to hold. And I want to test this out on an overnight. So I am really happy with the colors. Not that I don't like this one. I really like the blue and gray as well. But I like the purple and teal as well too. So, all right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.